On the Sidelines with Andrew Grose, brought to you by Big Top Tent Rentals. All of your event rental needs from tents to teaspoons. Visit BigTopTentRentals.com.
All right, great. So now, you being a quarterback, do you have any traditions before the game, anything you do every game day to get ready for the game that you can't play without that tradition?
One of them is I normally eat just one meal, maybe about 5 or 6 hours before the game. And the other one is just make sure I spend some time in prayer before the game. Something that is very important to me.
Oh, absolutely. That's very cool. And what's the meal usually?
It doesn't matter. It depends on the time of the day of the game. If it's an early game, I have a nice breakfast, usually some eggs, pancakes. And if it's a night game, I make sure I have a grilled chicken and maybe some pasta.
And is there something that happens in between that meal and the game? Like you have to go to the bathroom at the 2.5-hour mark? Is there any particular T-shirt you always have to wear? Do you always touch somebody's picture on the way out of the dressing room? Anything like that?
No, I'm not superstitious in that aspect. I don't have to put my right sock on before my left or anything like that. I'm pretty traditional when it comes to that part of it. Once I get into the locker room and say my prayer and just listen to some music and just get my mind focused on what I have to do.
So you just like to mellow out before a game?
Yeah, I do. You know what? Every now and then I might joke around, but I try to stay focused as possible.
That's very cool. Now, over the years of playing with all these other teams and teammates, you must have seen some kind of odd traditions, though. Guys who, like you just said, only would put on one sock before the other or whatever. Can you think back, what's the oddest tradition you ever saw a player have?
I've actually seen some guys, they have to put their right sock on before they left, and they do the same thing with their pants. They actually put their right leg in before they left. So I've been around some guys with some strange traditions that they do, and they're just very superstitious. Now, does it help? The time I saw it, no, because we still sucked, so it wasn't too good.
Well, how do you know somebody didn't switch the socks? Or do you ever even do that? The guy's all ready to go on the field and go, by the way, I switched your socks.
No, you don't want to mess with anybody like that. You know what? When somebody's superstitious about something and they have a tradition, you don't want to mess with them about that because, one, that's your teammate, and you want to respect what they do before a game.
I'm glad you mentioned that. And of course you respect your teammates, but when they're rookies and they're on the team for the first time, is there anything you do to rookies just to initiate them to the team?
Well, rookies normally have to sing for us in the cafeteria. You hear the little bells of the plates ringing. The plates. So you start tapping the plates with the silverware. It sounds like bells. So the rookies normally have to get up on the chair and sing, or tell some type of joke. If they don't, then there's consequences behind that I would keep to myself because I wouldn't want anybody to say that's a boundary issue. So we have fun with it. We have fun with it because you basically have to earn your keeps and earn your respect.
Last question for you. Somebody's tapping on the glass, 2 rookies, don't know the Eskimo tradition. Have any of them ever gotten up and kissed?
No, we haven't gone that far. And to be honest with you, we don't want to see that either.
Perfect.
We don't want nobody to get too comfortable doing that. So.
Yeah, no, especially since you guys got to be in huddles together.
Yeah.
Right on.